I've been analyzing the situation, and I have to come clean with myself. Miro is a bust. It is what it is. Miro is a bust. And I wish that former talent that crossover from the other spot, when they go to the new place, stop cutting promos about, their hatred for the old place or their distaste for the old place and how things are going to be better and whatever, because sometimes it just usually leads to just being a bust, as in this case. So basically, we watch Miro go from one company where his wife is cheating on him, and the lead up was that he was supposed to be the sex addict who wanted to have sex all the time in the arena. That was one of the promos that they cut. To having his wife cheat on him multiple times, right? And then he leaves there and goes over to AEW, where he is, the best man, which is, of course, a play. For those that, are unaware, it's a play on the whole marriage storyline that happened over at that other spot, right? So now he's the best man, and they put him with Kip, who is one of the fucking biggest busts from day one. You know you're a bust when your girlfriend is bigger than you. And I've always thought that Penelope Ford from the first time I saw her, which was in AEW, which led me to start watching her independent stuff. When she came out, she was bigger than he was, despite the fact that I usually just pay attention to the female wrestlers anyway, because I have more interest in them, right? But she came out with the leather jacket, the look, the sunglasses, yada, and it just seems like he leeched on months after, and then started coming out with her once they put the little storyline with I see his face and I'm forgetting his name, the one that's teamed up, and that was Sonny Kiss, and that was a bust as well. But Kip Sabian, whatever, I'm sorry, he's a bust. I'm sorry. Even on Sammy Guevara's channel, he's a bust. Now, my little thing with Penelope Ford is that I don't think that she cuts promos. I haven't seen her cut a promo unless I forgot. I have yet to see her cut a promo the many weeks that she's been here. The first time that I can recall, which is recent, me hearing her actually speak was on Sammy Guevara's channel in a skit that they were doing, and I was shocked just to hear the sound of her voice. It was like, oh my gosh, she speaks. But I'll come back to that at another time. My whole thing is back to Miro. So they team him with Kip, hoping that, I guess, he would help him get heat. And it's just not working, as far as I'm concerned. So now we go to this storyline where now he wants to go to Chuck Taylor and ask him or challenges him to be his quote unquote, his young boy? And Chuck response is basically, yeah, I know what that is, yada, yada, yada. And I know what that is too. When you really do the work and start researching what's that about overseas, wink, wink. Okay, cool. So you went from being a person that was opposed to the WWE storyline of this whole affair affecting your real marriage, okay, I guess, / TV marriage, okay, whatever. You didn't really, like that too tough. Now you're over here asking another male to be your best boy. And it has nothing, and I'm not knocking anyone's sexuality, gender, so let's just get that out. But I'm just going off of what you said and what is actually going on. And it's just, to me, it's just kind of not working. And am I bugging out? But doesn't Chuck look like the dude that was on 30 Rock? It's like a slash between that dude and like, a less grungier Dave Grohl. Anyhow, yeah, the Miro gimmick to me, as of now, it's not working. And also the fact that, of course, when he first arrived, and I think he might still be doing it from time to time, he keeps going, oh, and then my Twitch channel, and my Twitch channel, and my Twitch channel, which of course we know is a rub, because when they first did it, it was right around the time when the other company was doing all that ish. But it's like, dude, okay, this is like X amount of weeks in, and you're supposed to be this character on television. You're this character. Are you going to focus in on the character, or are you going to keep focusing on the Twitch? You might as well just come out with a t-shirt that has your Twitch channel on it, and then you only have to keep saying, hey, my Twitch channel, my Twitch channel. You could just come out, cut your promos. Meanwhile, you're doing cross promotion because you have your own Twitch tee on, which is one of the cool things that this company is allowing you to do. But that's a whole other conversation for a whole other time. This is what I would have done, right? You could have just did something where you had, all right, because when he first came in, it kind of felt maybe he might have been a little bit of a face, a little bit. We know that Kip and Penelope, they act like heels, but the way that he showed up and cut that promo, and they had a very little audience there, but, people were talking about it. It was more of a face promo. The sky's the limit. Now there's no limit, and whatever, right? Why not have Brian Cage wrestling a match? A masked guy runs in, beats him up, breaks out. Taz is upset, whatever. Then maybe the second week it happens, or something to that effect. Takes off the mask, or maybe even just the first day, runs in, beats him up, takes off the mask. It's Miro. Oh, it's Miro. Tony Schiavone voice. It's Miro. What is he doing here? Whatever. Okay. Then he just leaves. Then you have Marvez grab him in the back, ask him, hey, what is this about? And he can just look. He could just say, look, my wife and I, we were in an airport. Hey, CJ, right? Wink and a nod. We were in the airport, and this guy walks by, pops my wife by accident, just hits her with his shoulder, drops her luggage, yada, yada. And I'm like, hey, dude, what's going on? Yada, yada, yada. And it was, a conflict. Now, no one knows if that really happened or not. He just made that up, right? That's part of the storyline. But now people are going to start, wait a minute, that's not part of the whole thing because it didn't take place in AEW. So could this be real? Or could this not be real? And I would have went even further to have something where maybe a week before, when he knew that he was going to do his appearance on AEW, or maybe even 2 or 3 weeks prior, he could have been doing the Twitch thing, act like he saw a fake question and go oh, who is the, people keep asking me who are some of the wrestlers that I don't like, yada, yada. And he could have said Brian Cage, that guy's a dick, but that's a story for another time. In fact, it would have been better if he would have done weeks ahead, and everyone would have started talking, oh, Brian Cage, and then they would have started bugging Brian about it and be like, I have no idea what he's talking about, sorry, dude. And this would have been outside of AEW. People would have really felt that this was a real life, beef. Then when he cuts that promo, he talks about, then everyone goes, oh, that's what he was talking about. And then it leads into a storyline. And then you realize, oh, they were working this the whole time. Great entrance. Now you got 2 big guys automatically in the beef. And then if you want to put him with, someone else is going to be, you could have even, rather than put him with Kip Sabian, who's not going anywhere. I mean, look, I'm saying, I'm sure that they thought that this was going to happen, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's not. You could have put him with the best friends, and then he could have just turned into best friends, and you could have still had this same storyline. I'm just saying. So what do you think?